All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly town hall. My name is Danny. I'm the secretary of Open Neuromorphic. We have the full trio here today, which is fantastic. Love to see it. We have the newly anointed Dr. Jens Peterson, which we're so excited to announce. All right, wait, can I change slides? Okay. Hold on. Okay, so today we'll be talking about some community congratulations that we want to give out, which I think I just jumped the gun on, it sounds like. We have some fantastic events that we'd like to recap and discuss that we're really excited to talk about. We also have some updates on our Open Neuromorphic research launch. We also have some great volunteer updates and some upcoming events that we're super excited about. And then, as always, we want to hear from folks to see if anyone has any thoughts or anything that they'd like to share with us. All right. So first of all, huge congratulations, as I just said, to our chair, Jens Peterson, on his successful PhD defense on Friday. Jens has been just a remarkable member of the neuromorphic computing field, and I really can't think of anyone who has a more well-deserved doctorate. And I look forward to your continued leadership in neuromorphic computing. So huge congrats there.
Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate it a
lot. So looking back, we had a couple great events that we were super excited about. One thing that is really, really huge to sort of discuss is that we had our first event that was entirely led by volunteers. And I really can't stress enough how great of a signal this is and how appreciative we are for the volunteers for leading this. And, our community is built on volunteers, and that's what's going to enable us to scale as a community and really sort of improve and increase the amount of content that we can get out there. So thanks to Samarth Jain. I'll give a thanks to Sundar and the other contributors, I guess, later. But again, it was a fantastic talk, and having it led by volunteers was really remarkable. So we also had a great hacking hours event by Alexandra Marcero. I think I botched that. Again, I'm very sorry. It's 2 weeks in a row of botching that. But showing the terrific Fairy Enterprise or event processing library, which is a really cool software project that we were really excited to feature. Again, some really cool updates on ONR. We are on the precipice of finally making it completely public. We just cut our little promo video right before this town hall, so we're excited to get that out to you. And we should be essentially ready to go. I mean, we have all our reviewers, we have all the infrastructure in place. Justin has made a fantastic, gorgeous website for folks to use to submit work and to learn more about the platform. And that we're in production for our open review venue. So, a lot of green symbols right now, and I'm gonna say within the next couple of days, I think we can get it out. Hopefully, I'm not over promising there, but I don't see why not. So that's cool. We've been waiting a while and working really hard to get that out to you guys. So really excited there. So again, huge shout out to Sundar and Erastus for their help with the recent talk on Friday. It was a terrific talk, but again, the notion that it was led entirely by volunteers is just something that we're super excited about. Additionally, thanks to Liam and Marcos for your help in kind of behind the scenes stuff like facilitating our calendar coordination, creating social media posts to support and promote our events. Again, I mean, this is really important to us to have volunteers that are helping us out. So thank you to you guys. And also, if you may have noticed in our Discord in the welcome channel, we have a greeter, Manavia, who has been really nice in welcoming folks to our community in kind of a personal way, which we like, because when you enter the community, I think that there can be a little bit of uncertainty as to where to go. So having that first point of contact, I think is going to be really great. And hopefully it helps folks, make the most of all the great information, content, and resources that we have in that Discord community. So thank you as well to Manavia for your volunteering. So awesome events coming up. Chris Elias Smith coming up in November. Super stoked about that. I'm going to be hosting that. I can't wait to exhibit, the groundbreaking work that Chris Elias Smith has done, particularly with his recent release of the TSP1 chip. We also have a talk with Michael Furlong, which we're psyched about. Also probably in kind of the November range. And then Alexandria is going to be giving another talk on neuromorphic drivers in December. So awesome. And thank you for Alexandria for doubling up. That's really cool. And we always love to have you. So yeah, with that, I'll kind of wrap it up. Let me check to see if we have questions. But again, we always love to hear. Please sort of ping us in the Discord or reach out via email. All right, we have some discussion prompts over here. Are these for me to answer, Justin? I'll answer them anyway.
Go for it.
Okay. All right. So what's the best way to get the word out about ONR call for submissions? Likes and reposts on LinkedIn are super helpful. Always much appreciated. To leverage to leverage everyone's network and to share with people that may not sort of be directly linked to ONR. It's a really great way of exposing us to even more people that may want to feature their research or just are sort of interested in the initiative as a whole. We're also going to be sending out an email to our mailing list in the next soon. So that'll help as well. So feel free to forward that if you'd like, or just encourage folks to get on the mailing list as well to get that information.
Maybe if I can add one thing, then I think it's also important to do the word of mouth method, right? Ideally, someone who's listening here would actually do the submission, and they would feel and recognize the value for themselves, right? And just by that, they would want to share that information, and that's really the goal of these initiatives, right? We're not doing it for our own sake. We're doing it because we think they have a purpose, so we can fulfill that purpose, and the community can agree that it has value. I think that's probably one of the best ways to get the news out. So yeah. Honestly, like if you're a candidate, if you think you have something to submit, do it, try it out. That's the best way we can litmus test this approach.
Yeah. And the way that we've designed it is that this is either, regardless of the submission, as long as it's in scope, you will be getting actionable, useful feedback from experts in the field. And so we've set it up in a way that it's really designed to sort of, if not, go completely through, we want to encourage folks to take something out of it, regardless of the outcome. And it'll always be sort of a learning experience. So that's something that's also a really important thing. And yeah, to your point, Jens, this is about the community. We feel like there can be a really nice benefit to the community from this program. I'm also now realizing that these discussion prompts are for the audience, not for me. So I just went ahead and answered the first one.
But it's a good discussion to have, right? And yeah. We are in some sense also the audience. But maybe just follow up on that. I think I'm very software focused because I'm a computer scientist, right? So I think the recent talk from it was very welcome in the sense that it was a bit more hardware focused. I think also Chris is going to talk about their new chip, so that's going to be great. But I think if someone knows of more hardware focused talks, that would be a welcome addition.
Yeah, and our talk on Samarth Jain's talk was very hardware oriented, so that was really cool. So that was cool stuff. Love it. With that, maybe I'll wrap up for today. Thank folks for joining and watching. I really appreciate it. Unless anyone else has something they would like to add, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. All right. See y'all.